Tel 12 Mall is no longer there. No more Tel 12. There's the corner intersection, and there's where the mall used to be. There it is, and there we are, walking down Franklin Road, heading to the cider mill. There's Franklin Elementary School. It looks identical as it did back in the day. What's it say here? Franklin Village School, 1927. Built the school in 1945. I'm sorry, 1845. And look at it, Franklin School. There it is. Here for my reunion of my elementary school. All right, almost done with our 2-mile walk. This used to be Buc-ee's. There was an ice cream place back there called Buc-ee's in the back, and it was spectacular. Go in there and get malts. And there's the world famous Franklin Cider Mill ahead with the ravines behind it that we played in as children. There they are. There's the ravines. As a kid, that was my playground. I used to go in there, right through there, and go back in there and play. Nah, I wouldn't let my kid go do that these days, but that's what I did in the 70s. There's the ravines right here behind the Franklin Cider Mill, still here. We're at the baseball fields where we had our tryouts. We used to have to come here and go over on here and get tryouts for T-ball, pony, colt. Every year you'd come down here to this field and this field. I remember very well coming here as a little kid. And that's not the best part. That's the best part. Look at that hill. We're in Michigan, folks. It's a sled down that hill. It's steep. But here's the thing. That little patch was the whole hill. None of those trees were there. There's a cemetery at the top of that thing. And none of those trees were there. It was just one empty hill. And we all came here and sledded down it. And look at it. That's a hill. Look at that. You know whose house that is? That's her room. You used to go up there and hang out in her room. Her little historic schoolhouse. Rachel Hook still has a house. She doesn't live there, but there's the house. Alright, we're back at the cider mill, and look, this is totally different than yesterday. Remember yesterday when we showed you the ravines? Look at now. It's packed. Let's go get some stuff. Franklin's favorites. Look at that. There it is. Brown homemade donut from the Franklin Cider Mill. Homemade Franklin cider. Can't beat that. Alright, here's where I learned to play dodgeball as a kid. This was my dodgeball court. And there's my art class right there. I learned my paper mache. And then here's where I met Matt Alvin. There he is now. And there he was on the playground. And I met Matt in the 3rd grade at this school here, Franklin. Here was the hill. We used to all come to school and bring our sleds to school because there was a monster hill. Oh, and it's not an illusion. Look at this hill. There it is. That's a steep hill. All that bush stuff wasn't there, was it? All that bush?
No, none of that was there. This is where the fort was.
And there was a fort here.
We used to sled down this
And we
hill.
sled, and look at how steep this hill is to sled down. We sled down that bitch. And there was a baseball field down there. And we used to do all our
I think the backstop is
activities
still,
down there.
See that grove of trees?
So that's where we'd play. And it's a big, steep hill.
We played kickball out here.
Kickball down there and all that. That was a great field, and the field down there we played on. You'd sled on all winter down this thing. It was so much fun. And there was our elementary school. It looks the same. We'll go inside and check out the classrooms. Here's a classroom where I had Mrs. Jackalow in 3rd, 4th grade. Just come in here, me and Eric Jacobs threw a microscope out that window. Bad hanging out with Eric Jacobs. And then you go around this turn, crazy. This was my classroom. Look, everything's in Arabic now. It's a Montessori school or some kind of, I don't know what it is now. What is it now? A Huda school, so there it goes. It looks nice. They let us in today. I remember going down this. This was a big thing going from here all the way down from the 3rd floor. And a little kid. Look at that staircase. Here's the gym.
Remember those tiers? I thought you were.
It's a school play was probably up there.
Yep.
Where I did my Geppetto.
Yep.
Did my first school play up there. Used to play dodgeball in here. And
So the kitchen is where you got your hot dog.
my mom used to drop me off in the morning and we'd come in and just run around this line. Glenn Becker had the most laps. I had second, just running here and play basketball. I was in a basketball team in this school. Played as a little kid.
Those are
What?
sealed up. That's where the lunch tables would be. You take a key, unlock them, and they would fold out
All
from the
these
wall.
fold out. The lunch table, you go in there and get your hot dog. And now it says Huda up there. But yeah, this is my gym. Good memories in this gym. This is the stage I got my start on. I was Geppetto in school play right here in Pinocchio. My first acting gig right here. Before it all went crazy. We used to come out this door and come up right there. There's the road. You go up those steps and go down the end of there, and we cut right through this guy's yard. He'd make us walk our bikes. We go home right that way. And we go right down there and hit these giant hills of sledding here at the Franklin Elementary School. Let's go walk over to the hill.
It's like long way
Hello.
away. What about
All the classmates.
the hill? Is
Wanna get
not
the-
quite as big as
Mr. Michael Bloom, Kathy Elrich, Peggy Kerr, just to start.
Drugs have a place.
Now we're at the reunion party type thing. Everyone gets a little thing. You go get some food if you want, but we're going to dinner soon. We are out with all the people. We're about to take a picture, and then we're going to go. So we have to go to dinner with the Matt's mom, Mitzi.